Water is a very fascinating thing. It's so fundamental to life and to human existence. I helped found a water treatment company, and we've spent the last 30 years learning about water and covering water and getting value out of water and the products that are in wastewater. We were always interested in more heavily contaminated water and fixing more intense problems. And we started to look at manure. There's something that's really exciting about taking unusable water and recycling it into something that's clean and sparkly and usable. Farmers are very, very proud, original entrepreneurs, and their dreams are often impacted or go to die because they just can't get out from under the implications of this manure. There's just always this massive amount of liquid. And when we look at manure, we don't see a waste, we see an opportunity to create a really great value proposition for the farms or the food plants that make that water. What we needed to do was to make a process that would be good for anyone. At each step, we make a different kind of fertilizer. So in the first step, we'll take out all the organic material, which makes a great compost. And then in the next step, we'll take all the phosphorus and the organic nitrogen and the micronutrients out, and we'll make a nice solid fertilizer. And then in the last step, we'll take out a liquid with all the ammonia and the potassium in it. And that can be directly applied to a crop and is a great additive for growing the very feed that feeds the animals. And at the end, we're left with clean water. Everybody loves a new idea but are nervous about using it. Our challenge is to really communicate about the exciting way that we can change their lives and get that message out to people and then having people adopt a better approach to how they're dealing with manure.
Innovation is the specific tool of entrepreneurs, the means by which they exploit change as an opportunity for a different business or service. By the year 2050, farmers are expected to increase world food production by 70% in order to meet the needs of 9 billion people. Continuing to improve how the agricultural sector uses water resources and manages nutrients is critical. Jay Binversey, a dairy farmer and owner of Robinway Dairy LLC located near Kiel, Wisconsin, saw the possibilities to be a good environmental citizen and become more sustainable through innovation. In 2015, Robinway Dairy LLC was the first in Wisconsin to install the Livestock water recycling system, a technology that recycles up to 75% of manure to clean, potable water. They are able to process up to 90,000 gallons per day, which is about 80 gallons a minute. Robinway Dairy LLC was started back in 1958 by Bob and Janet Binversey before it was purchased by Jay and his wife Pam in 1993. They now live there with their children Taylor, Greta, and Josie, milking 1,550 cows in a double 24 parlor and raising 700 steers per year. The family also runs about 1,400 acres of cropland and 600 acres that are irrigated. The clean water that they get using the LWR system can be applied for field irrigation using pivots, as well as washing sand, floors, and equipment. This reduces the volume of well water used and replaces some of the nutrients to soil, a plus for the environment. But Binversey knew he could do more with the LWR system.
What happened was we're taking 15 million gallons of clean water every year, making clean water out of our manure, and from that product we came up with a product called Bucky Bloom.
Bucky Bloom is organic and uses renewable resources from dairy farms through reverse osmosis and further dries the solids from the LWR system, resulting in either a dry or liquid end product. You get all the essential nutrients and organisms that help make soil healthy and full of the nutrients that feed plants. Healthy soils act as natural protectants of our groundwater supply. Bucky Bloom increases microbial activity, which can decrease the abundance of harmful organisms such as disease-causing pathogens and plant pests. It's great for vegetable growers, gardens, and greenhouses. The fiber and weed seeds are all filtered out.
This one runs through reverse osmosis, so as we take the fiber out and we really concentrate it, it's got a lot of nutrient value. Now, it's used as a zucchini plant, and this is the zucchini plant after we treated it. This is a tomato plant, one treated, one not treated with the liquid. Here's a pumpkin that's going to be close to 400 pounds now. We also use it on our farm. We treat the liquid on our hay. Here's cornfields that we treat with the liquid through the pivots, and we get sometimes we can get as high as 27 to 30 ton corn silage.
Using the LWR technology and creating Bucky Organics landed the Binversey family the 2015 Wisconsin Business Friend of the Environment Award of Environmental Innovation at the annual Business Friend of the Environment Awards. Jay is a part of a growing group of dairy industry leaders who are changing the way livestock farmers manage manure. Jay and his family know how hard work and dedication are the keys to success.